Hey y'all, this is Waylon from Swiftwood Bows, and I want to show you my favorite tool here. It's called the Stavemaster. It's made by a friend of mine and a fellow bowyer named Keenan Howard out of Bend, Oregon. It's a tool that I use a lot. You've probably seen me use it in some of my videos, and I get a lot of questions about it, so I thought I would make a video here just to show you what you can do with it and let you know how you can get one if you're interested. I've had one now for 10 years, and it's something that I use almost every day. So the Stavemaster is a modern interpretation of an old concept of the shave horse, which has been around for centuries. Shave horses are usually made out of wood. They're usually pretty bulky, not very adjustable, but they're a great tool. A lot of people build their own, and that's certainly an option. There's lots of plans out there if you want to kind of do the DIY route. Don't let me stop you, but there's a lot of advantages that this Stavemaster has that I think make it worth the investment if you are the kind of person that's going to be making a lot of bows. If you just want to make one or two bows and be done with it, then this probably is not the tool for you. But if you're fairly serious about bow making and plan to make bows regularly, this is something that I think you should consider because it's really been a huge asset for me. I've had a Stavemaster for 10 years now. Used it, almost every day in a whole variety of tasks, and it's really been a lifesaver for me in a variety of work situations that, some of my workspaces have not been ideal over the years, and it's really allowed me to work effectively even if I didn't have a workbench, even if I didn't have a workshop. So it's a pretty great tool. Let's take a look at some of the features it has. So at its heart, it's a fairly standard shave horse design. It's got something to sit on. It's got something to hold the bow in place. It uses this foot pedal that controls this rubber boat roller up here that holds your bow firmly in place. So all the contact points for your bow are going to be soft rubber here, 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 and here. So you don't have to worry about your bow getting dinged up or dented while you're working with it, which is really nice. Some nice features that it has: it's very adjustable and customizable. This bar moves in and out, so you can get it out of your way if you need to, or you can pull it back out this way for extra support. You can adjust how much space you have between the roller and the bench, so that if you have a really big, thick stave, you can adjust it and fit it in there. If you've got a smaller bow that's down to bow shape, you can bring it down lower so that it holds your work appropriately. It can pivot this way and that way, so if you're left-handed or you're right-handed, you can adjust the bow off to whatever side you need it to be at. The boat seat swivels, and another nice feature about the Stavemaster is that it's really easy to take the bolt out right here and really break it down to be a compact size and shape so you can transport it easily. For years, all I had was like a little compact car with a hatchback, and it was really easy to break this down and stick it in the back of the hatchback and take it wherever I needed to. Another advantage that it has is, despite being made out of metal, it's actually fairly lightweight and easy to carry around and transport if you need to. If you make a wooden one, if it's bulky enough to be sturdy, it's going to be pretty darn heavy and kind of difficult to transport and carry around. So that's definitely a distinct advantage that this has. So when you're using it, you just have 1 or 2 feet here on the pedal to clamp down your work, and it's easy just to use a scraper, use a rasp, or use a draw knife to do whatever work you need to do. One thing that I like about this Stavemaster is that I can use it for doing heavy rough work like chasing a ring or roughing out a stave, but I also do a lot of fine-tuning work on here too, just because I can control the angle and position of everything so well. I do a lot of my tip overlay work on here, shaping the handle, pretty much any stage of the bow making I can do on the Stavemaster and have done on the Stavemaster for years. So I feel like the Stavemaster has a lot of pros to it, and not really too many cons. Like I said, it's a very durable, long-lasting tool. I've been using one pretty regularly for 10 years and it's still going strong. I like it enough that I've bought 5 of them now. I use them for my bow building workshops, and it's a great tool for that because I can set people up wherever and spread people out. I'd say the one drawback would be the price point, which I feel like is more than fair for what you're getting for a product, but it's not for everybody. Like I was saying before, if you're just casually getting into bow making, not sure if it's something that you want to be doing, more than 1 or 2 bows, then definitely hold off on buying something like this. You can get by with a few hand tools and a few clamps, something to hold your bow still while you're working on it. The Stavemaster costs $385. The seat does not come with it. You'll need to pick out your own seat. For a while, Keenan was sending out boat seats along with the Stavemaster, but he was finding that people had too many preferences for what kind of seat that they wanted, and so that it just made more sense for people to order their own seat. The seats that I have on these cost like $30, and I got them at, I got them online, really easy to get. You can get them at a sporting goods store, but you'll want to factor that into the cost to, add 30 or so extra dollars to get yourself a comfortable seat. That pushes it over, $400, and then, to get it shipped within the US, it's usually about $100 for shipping, give or take, depending on where you live. So you're looking at putting around $500 into the Stavemaster, and like I said, that's not for the casual bowyer, but if you're serious about making bows, it'll be the best tool you'll ever buy. I've gotten my money's worth out of my Stavemaster many times over the years. It's definitely my favorite tool that I own, and I look forward to using it for many years to come. And on top of that, Keenan Howard is a really stand-up guy. It's a family-run business. They're made in America, and he takes a lot of pride in his work. He's a great person to work with. So just know that you're supporting all of that and not getting a cheap factory-made product from overseas. So if you're interested in more information, check out this link. Stavemaster.com is Keenan's website. You can feel free to ask me any questions about it or get in touch with him. I highly recommend it. So in conclusion, it's a high-quality, handmade product that does a great job at what it does. It's durable. It's worth the money. If you're serious about making bows, check it out. You won't regret it. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.